guys, Sports TV again, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the X35 Predator. For everybody that doesn't know, I've had the X34 Predator for the past 3 years now. I got it back in around August 30th. Getting this monitor was a really tough decision. Over the past weekend, last week I learned that the X35 Predator actually got a release date. And when I saw the price on it, I was like, that's ludicrous, I'm not going to pay it. And then I started to do more research, and I was looking at the competitors and stuff like that, and for everything in one package, this is what I finally decided on. While I was trying to make my decision, I was looking at the Samsung CRG9, the super ultra wide 32:9 aspect ratio, 49 inches monitor. I saw that a lot of games don't really support it that well, and that I would also have to get a second GPU to do it, which I preemptively got a second GPU because I really was deciding on getting that monitor. I think Sunday I came to a final decision. I was like, okay, I'm just going to sell my X34 I have and then my XB27, that's 165 hertz, 27-inch monitor, and I was just like, I'm going to sell both, and I'm going to sell my Travis Scott Jordan 1s, and I was finally able to put enough money to get the X35 Predator. So for everybody that doesn't know, the X35 Predator is a $2,500 monitor. I was able to purchase it with a student discount, saved. I mean, I know when it's $2,500, saving $400 isn't a lot, but yeah, so with student discount I was able to save $400, and then I got the next day shipping. So the specs on the monitor, as I said, is 34x40 by 1440p. It's a 35-inch monitor. It's curved 21:9 aspect ratio. It has, which is like one of the craziest features, because if I'm correct, I think this is the first monitor that's 1440p that has a refresh rate of 200 hertz. Not just an ultra wide 1440p monitor, but 1440p monitors across the board. I think the max is 165 hertz on even like a normal 16:9 aspect ratio monitor. G-Sync Ultimate, which I believe normal G-Sync is just G-Sync on normal panels, and then every HDR monitor gets the G-Sync Ultimate symbol. Displays HDR 1000 nits. That also, when I was trying to decide to get the CRG9, I was speaking to some people and they were saying the HDR wasn't really that good on it, and I believe this one and the X27 have this thing called a FALD display, which allows it to look, I don't think it's OLED level of like, OLED level of display, like the brightness and stuff like that, but it's still really bright. Also has the 10-bit color, which is not available on the 200 hertz mode. I think you can use the 10-bit all the way up to the 144 hertz mode. It's not a limitation of the graphic card, it's not a limitation of the monitor, but we literally don't have the display port or the HDMI cords that can transfer that amount of bandwidth speed over it. DCI P3 display, True Harmony, and then the RGB light sense. So yeah, let me just get into this. So now we're going to start with the actual unboxing of X35. As I said earlier, I ordered a second graphics card. I am currently running a 2080 Ti setup, and I ordered a second one. Wow, I mean, I know the box is huge from the outside, but this is just ridiculous. Ooh, I'm trying to do it all on my desk so that you guys can see it, so it's kind of part of usual. Gigantic, and it's way more, I mean, I know it's a $2,500 monitor, but it's way more premium than the 3440, I mean not 3440, the X34 did. Looks like a more premium product and less gaming as well. So, I think I might return the second 2080 Ti to see what the performance is like with the SLI for this monitor. As I said, it's a 200 hertz monitor, so it might need more power to be able to push it. So I have right here my old X34. I'm about to send it to the person that I sold it to, but I wanted to use it in my comparison video before I sent it off. So as you can see, I mean, you can't see the really front, but this one's 34 inches, this one's 35 inches. Obviously this one has like way more specs and like technology it needs, so it looks bigger and bulkier, and also it looks like a freaking machine. It also has, which I've heard some people have an issue with, but I heard it has some loud audible fans when it's trying to push itself, and that's because of like the HDR and like all the different technology. As you can see on the X34, it has a more glossy look. I can't show on the camera, but the X35 has an HDMI cord, display port, 2 USBs, a headphone jack, and what's that? Oh, I forgot that port name, but then this one has 4 USB ports, headphone jack, power adapter. That one also has a power adapter. So now that I'm seeing it from the front, I remember when I was getting the X34P, they said the curve was a little more, but like if you can see on the X34, it's curved, but it's like very, very subtle. But obviously on the X35, it looks like kind of more in line with the curved TVs. And the Predator logo is not red, kind of like it is. It's more of a professional, just gray Predator. Again, it has the specs I was saying about, 35 inches, G-Sync Ultimate display, HDR 1000 nits, 21:9, 200 hertz, 10-bit, DCI-P3, True Harmony, and RGB light sense. So, I guess now what I'm going to do is plug it up and turn it on. Alright, so before I plug it up, I'm going to take out the cords actually. So this right here is a display port, and as I said earlier in the video, you can only do the 10-bit 144 hertz mode. We do not have HDMI or display ports that are strong enough to be able to transfer over that amount of bandwidth of 200 hertz from the GPU to the monitor. So I think I'm gonna, for today, and I'm gonna also be running some tests. If you guys want me to do any games or whatever, please recommend that. But I'm gonna be running the 10-bit 144 hertz mode for today. Then I'll try the 8-bit 200 hertz. USB cord. Then I also have here the power AC adapter. Up to 200 volts. Wow, that's a lot. And then this is the part of the AC adapter that goes straight into the wall. Then we have a wall mount. I'm gonna keep it on the stand. I never want to mount my monitors. And then the headphone holder, which I believe you can put on the back or the front. I don't want to scratch or whatever, so I'm gonna read the manual before I put it on. Alright, so the monitor's on right now. I currently have it at 3440 by 1440p, 200 hertz refresh rate. I'm going to calibrate the monitor, and I don't know how long it's going to take. Probably take like 30-45 minutes maybe if I want to get like the perfect setting. Compared to the X34, where all the buttons were on the side right here, it actually has the buttons on the back, and you can actually click and let go, and then there's all the brightness, blue light, dark blues, backlight response, and I guess I gotta figure out all those specific settings that I'm gonna do. I also don't have HDR on currently because it makes the desktop very dim, but the games are where the HDR shows. So again, thanks for watching the unboxing video. As I said earlier, I'm going to be playing a lot of games, so if there's certain games you want me to test, currently I only have one 2080 Ti. The test and stuff I would be doing tomorrow, so make sure to comment on what specific games would you want. I know I'm going to be playing Battlefield, Destiny. I know Apex is not an HDR title, I'm going to try that. The recent Anthem update, the Cataclysm came out, Anthem has pretty good HDR support, so I'm going to test that as well. Again, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a good day.